Coming on the game is always good to win. Some wins are better than others. For whatever reason, team's missing a little bit of a spark that we seem to have lost at the break, and then combined with a lot of sickness going around our team. Mitchell Chafee was a last-minute scratch due to sickness, and I just felt we played well enough to win tonight. I thought Matt Murray was excellent in the third period, made some huge saves to keep the game at 3-1. And I thought we had some guys in the bottom of our lineup really helped us tonight. I thought Nico Hillenbrand was excellent. Then we get goals from Boeing, Chow, and Gaudette, guys who haven't scored a lot this year for us. So I'm in here saying the usual suspects. A lot of games tonight wasn't the case. I thought we had a lot of guys who we don't usually talk about were the guys that made us win tonight. And as a group, though, we need to be better. But obviously, very happy to win.
3 third-period goals tonight. What do you think changed as far as after Vermont kind of dictated that first period?
I'm sorry, say it again.
What do you think just changed in that second period after Vermont kind of dictated much of the play in the first period with 3 second period goals?
You thought Vermont dictated the first period? Chances were 6-1 for us. Shots were 10-8. I thought we were okay. What was your question?
Just like, what do you think changed as far like what led to the 3 goals? Like,
why did we score 3 goals in the second?
Yeah.
We had a power play. The two, Bowen's goal, Gaudette's goal, both we wanted to get pucks into the paint, and Trevino did a great job in the first goal, getting that puck to Bo to bang in the layup, and then Oliver Chow was a nice skilled play on the entry. I think we got power plays that helped us. We know Lekis is a very good goalie. We wanted to shoot the puck and be around the net, and I thought at times we did a better job tonight. But good goalies, you have to go into games thinking that, okay, we got to try a lot of different ways to beat him, and one of them was to try to get him, not seeing the puck. And on Bowen's goal, he was helpless, and on Gaudette's goal, it goes in off his skate just because we threw it into the paint. So that was part of our game plan.
Was that something you were preaching there in the first intermission? Is that something you talked about even last week, sort of making sure you guys got to those dirty areas and kind of really mucking things up for the goalies in this league?
Yeah, I think we have a lot of strengths, but that's not one of them. Another one of our weaknesses is our defense don't get pucks to the net well enough. When we play teams, you can tell when you play teams that are good at that their D can get pucks to the net, whether it's just getting there quickly or they have a skill to do it. And you can tell when teams have that mindset, and we don't have that mindset. We're very good in different areas offensively, but as far as getting pucks to the net and making it really difficult for the other team, we still have a ways to go.
How do you think Suter did stepping in for Mitch Chafee tonight?
I thought he played pretty well. His teammates gave him the Minutemen hat after the game for stepping in kind of last minute. And, Sutsy is a pretty consistent player. I think he's a smart player. He's got a good skill set. He knows the game. Can play with speed. And I thought he did a great job tonight. The puck on his stick, made good decisions. So, no, he did as what I would expect him to do.
Kind of similarly, Bobby slid up the play with Chafee's goal line a lot tonight. How do you think he did?
He was his usual self too. His body always seems to be flying around. Either he's getting hit or hitting someone, or skates going out from under him tonight. He just seemed like a whirling dervish out there. But he made a great play to set up Bowen. We moved him up because he's our next best offensive forward. So it was an easy decision for the staff.
Just the discipline from particularly after Kale kind of takes that spear and 5-minute power play to kind of not retaliate, and particularly late with some of those checks from behind. What do you think of how well, I guess, your team kind of managed some of the more physical aspects of what Vermont did tonight?
I think that's a great great recognition by you is that, and I think we've matured as a team. There was an issue early in the year where guys were retaliating, and that's one area that I'm very happy that we've matured. Is some teams, that's their game plan, is to try to get you off your game and after the whistle kind of stuff. And the spear on Kale was, that was deliberate, and I'm guessing there'll be suspension there. And even there when the game ended, and I think it was Johnny Leonard gets a cross check up high, high, either shoulder or higher. That stuff, it's up to the refs to make sure that stuff's taken care of. But our guys have gotten very good about skating away and understanding that nothing good comes out of retaliation.
You mentioned Nico in your opening statement. Just feel like the bottom six brought a lot of energy tonight.
Yeah, I thought, as I said at the beginning, there's unusual suspects tonight that made us go. And I thought Nico Hildebrand, that was his best game. That line with Mika and Keatsy early in the game, they got some heavy shifts that gave us some energy. Bo scoring. Anthony Delgaizo was one of the few forwards actually trying to hit people tonight. And as we talked about, Suter coming in and filling a hole for us. So, and then I thought, Chukarov was good first part of the game. I think it was on Boeing's goal. He did a great job, gapped up in the neutral zone, transitioned the puck for us. That was a huge play. So there's a lot of little things that our third and fourth line did tonight that, as a staff, we recognized, but were very important in helping us score some goals.
Does that give you confidence that maybe the sparks that you talked about maybe just is on its way as far as getting it back? We just talked about it after the game, and I don't think the players are in there scratching their head wondering what I'm talking about. I think we're all just trying to work together to find that energy level, and I think that's what it is. It's just, and there's sickness. Half the team's sick. I go in the locker room, everybody's coughing and sneezing, and I'm walking around germ infested too, so I'm not helping the cause. But it's a little, we're in a little bit of a rut here. That's fine. We'll work our way out of it. But we need to be better tomorrow. Jake, how did your goal end up going in? Kind of hard to see.
Not really sure. I kind of pivoted in front of the net to try and find the rebound. And, it hit my skate and went in. I didn't really see the puck. I thought it was kind of an iffy call. They probably could have called it either way, but it was nice to get a goal.
How important was it for you guys to kind of get into that painted area and kind of really crowd out Lekas a little bit?
Yeah, he's a really good goaltender, so that was something that we focused on and something that we weren't necessarily happy with after last weekend. So that was a big focus for us, was to get to the net and put a lot of traffic in front. And going into Hockey East play in the second half, it's really important to be able to score rebound goals and really, really heavy goals, that style.
With Mitch out tonight, and Jack Suter replaced him, was it difficult to generate some space without the top scorer, Mitchell?
Yeah, obviously I play with Mitchell a ton, so it's different when we don't play with him. But we're lucky to have a really deep team. Jack Suter's a great player. Bobby hopped up on our line. But with that being said, we struggled a bit tonight generating heavy shifts and getting the cycle going. So that's something that we're going to work towards getting better tomorrow.
It seems like another game, another time you come up with a big save there in the third to kind of keep you guys ahead. Is those saves, are they just confident? That just kind of come from your increased confidence this season?
I think the biggest thing from that is just the increase in my battle, both in games and in practices, and especially in practices this year. I was challenged by the coaches to make that next step, and I've been working towards that, and I can see it paying off in games.
When you see Matt make those type of saves, what does that do for the team?
We get pretty energized on the bench. It's great to see. He kept us in the game the third period. I thought we gave up a lot of scoring chances. We were really sloppy defensively. And Matt was able to bail us out. So that's been huge throughout the entire first half of the year and big so far in the second half.
Carl came in here, was talking about sort of you guys not having that same spark these first 3 games back from break. what's going to be important for you guys to kind of find that spark, you know, as you hit the important parts of the season coming up here?
Yeah, it's definitely a focus for us. You know, we don't want to sleep on any games this year. We don't want to come out and lay any eggs. So I think what's important for us is to get back to focusing on the game plan. I thought we didn't really hit anybody tonight. We're usually a hard team to play against. So that's going to be a focus for us, and just to help us just cycle more and be a hard team to play against.
And just the maturation of this team, you know, particularly with some of the late hits that Vermont was delivering there after the whistle, obviously, the spirit of kill. What was that sort of, I guess, a chatter on the bench of, hey, let's stay calm, let's not overreact to some of this stuff?
A little bit. I think, you know, like you said, we are a pretty mature team, so it's hard to rattle us, and I don't think that really affected us very much. If anything, it probably gives us more energy to get out there and more incentive to play hard and physical and hit them.
This one's for Matt. When you know you're going up against like one of the best goaltenders in the hockey, he's leading the conference in save percentage, does that help you get up and play a better game for yourself, or like what's the mentality going into a game like that?
I think as soon as the puck drops, you just got to focus on what you can control, and regardless of who you're playing against, who they have, what anybody's stats are on the team, you just gotta worry about what you can do, and in my case, it's making as many saves as possible.
What is your energy level right now, Matt? Just coming back from break, getting a few games back under your belt, do you feel like you have a lot of energy on you?
Yeah, I feel great. Body's healthy, and overall energy has been really good.
What is sort of your routine, particularly on a night like tonight, you know, getting back, sleeping, kind of recovering, make sure you are at 100% for tomorrow night?
My routine?
Yeah, for you in terms of staying healthy, staying energized.
I don't know. I'm one of those guys that has it all pretty set out. Not really going to go into a lot of detail because we could be here for an hour, but just getting some getting some recovery done with our sports medicine staff, a good meal, hydration, trying to get to bed at a decent time. It's pretty much the short mix of it.